Christmas is supposed to be comforting. Warm lights, soft music, families gathering under decorations that look the same. But every year, there are photos taken inside shopping malls that don't feel comforting at all. Photos where Santa's smile is just a little too stiff, where the kids look terrified for reasons no one can explain. And sometimes, the story behind the photo is far darker than the picture itself. Tonight, we're looking at 3 of the creepiest mall Santa photos with real disturbing backstories, images pulled from news reports, viral investigations, and forgotten archives that were never meant to be seen again. But before the countdown starts, tap the like button so this video gets pushed to more viewers. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe, because every day this month, another chilling Christmas story is coming. These aren't just awkward holiday pictures, they're warnings. And once you know the stories behind them, you'll never look at Santa the same way again. Let's begin. It looked like an ordinary holiday setup. Red velvet chair, plastic snowflakes, and a Santa hired through a local temp agency. Parents lined up without thinking twice until a mother noticed something off. The man in the suit avoided eye contact. His hands trembled, and every time a child climbed onto his lap, his smile would begin to switch. A photo taken that day shows a little boy forcing a smile while Santa stares past the camera. Nobody knew it then, but the man underneath the suit had an active warrant, and the mall had hired him without running a background check. The truth surfaced only after parents complained about strange behavior and security confronted him. By the next morning, local news reported that the mall Santa had been arrested, while families were still waiting in line for their Christmas pictures. What looked like an innocent holiday snapshot became a reminder. In this next photo, 2 young men pose confidently beside Santa. One is holding wads of cash, the other, a handgun tucked clearly in frame, the barrel angled toward the floor. At the time, mall staff thought it was just an edgy holiday photo, inappropriate but harmless. But once the photo hit social media, it exploded. Thousands of shares, hundreds of comments, and then the police. Investigators identified both men, traced the weapon, and discovered it was connected to an ongoing criminal case. That single Christmas photo, posted as a joke, became part of an arrest report. Santa never said a word during the incident, but his expression in the image is unforgettable. A forced smile, eyes slightly wide, like even he knew something was wrong. For years, the picture circulated as a meme, but behind the pixels was a real investigation that started with one dangerous flash of a camera. It's one of the most infamous mall Santa pictures ever taken. A little girl on Santa's lap, screaming, not crying, her eyes locked on something behind the camera. Her parents later said she never reacted that way to strangers, only that Santa, only that moment. The photo became a viral classic of terrified kids with Santa, but the story behind it was far less funny. The mall had been hiring seasonal workers on short contracts. This Santa, an older man with a heavy, rigid expression, had been reported twice that week for acting strange between photo sessions. One parent even claimed he whispered something to their child that made them pull her away immediately. Security eventually removed him after enough complaints, but no one ever found out what he said or why so many children reacted the same way. The girl in this photo doesn't remember much from that day. Only a sudden cold feeling like someone was standing too close. Sometimes, children sense things adults ignore, and cameras capture more truth than we'd like to admit. If you made it this far, you already know these weren't just awkward holiday photos. Each one carried a shadow, a warning that even the safest places can hide something unnerving. If you want more dark Christmas stories, real investigations, and unsettling encounters, hit the like button so this video gets pushed to more viewers. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because tomorrow's upload is even darker. Thanks for watching, and remember, not every Santa is the one you think you're meeting.